Hi, I'm Craig. My mom thinks I'm beautiful. I die when I sting you, and also I am buzzed right now. And this is Mental Floss on YouTube. Today, I'm going to answer Leo Vigildo's big question, why do bees die when they sting you? So not all bees do this. Duh, guys. I'm going to tell you which ones do. Let's get started. Hi, how are ya? How you doing? Bees that sting you and then die are honeybees, and they're always female because males don't have stingers. That's because the stinger is actually an ovipositor, an organ that female insects have for depositing eggs. I have a refrigerator for depositing eggs, and I die every time. In addition to being an ovipositor, the honeybee's stinger is barbed. It has little hook-like things all over it, so once it's inside you, it's kind of stuck there as if it's been screwed into your skin. That's lovely. When the honeybee's ready to fly away, it tries to pull out its stinger, which gets caught. So, instead, the bee's forced to leave it behind along with muscles, glands, a venom sac, and part of its digestive tract. And that's a great way to lose weight. And life, because that's why it dies. Fun fact, when an animal does a form of self-amputating like this, it's called autotomizing. So basically, if you thought it was bad that you got stung by a bee, nope, it's worse. You got bee guts all over you. And make sure to remove the stinger if you get stung, because that venom sac that the bee left behind is not a good thing to have on your skin. If someone offers you a venom sac, you say no. This is only the case when honeybees sting humans, by the way. If they happen to sting an animal or insect with thinner skin than human skin, they're strong enough to pull out their stingers and move on with their lives. If you think that female honeybees get the bad end of the deal here, it turns out that the life of a male honeybee, or drone, isn't that good either. I mean, they're called drones. Doesn't sound good. They pretty much exist to mate with the queen. That doesn't sound bad. When one of them does, part of his genitalia gets ripped off in the process. That's bad. Oh, there's more. Then his abdomen gets ripped open and he dies. Speaking of the queen bee, she doesn't have a barbed stinger. Hers is smooth, which means she could sting people multiple times without dying, but she doesn't ever leave the hive after mating. She only gets the chance to use her stinger when she's trying to assert dominance over another queen. But that's just honeybees. Bumblebees, solitary bees, and wasps are able to pull their stingers out after stinging humans. Also, Sting is able to. And he has many times, I'm told. Thanks for watching Mental Floss.
Hey, Shalom, all praises, glory, honor, fears to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, that belongs to Elden Apostle of that great millstone, citation election, the house of David. And a lot of you guys, man, you forgot one thing. Our power is one. He was united. He's not divided. But see, he's given us a sword. The spirit, the sword of the spirit to slice, dice, and terrorize all you demons out there, man. And all this revelations, and we're coming close to the end. Iran, the vaccinations, Esau coming down in great wrath. And as we're pulling down Esau's heel, we're seeing that something else is getting pulled down from up above too. That's haughty. That's high-minded. It's all you false-ass guys out there and playing an act. You fucking actors, man. You clowns out there, man. And you should have kept that mask on. But now the mask's off. You can't hide under that covering cast no more, man. Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. And all you guys taking my father's name in vain, man. Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts have he cast to the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. Verse 5. Check this. The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. You see, and a lot of guys, you're filthy stones, man. I'm ready to clean it up. We're doing the dirty work, man. Now, whether you're on repent, get right, hey, whether they're here for a bit, that's not my problem. My problem is a lot of guys is need to hear this word, man. All right. So let's just keep reading here. This is to the lively stones, man. To comfort them and make them see more, man. Open up their eyes, or just make them see the light brighter. Isaiah chapter 30. No, let's get this one first. Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. You see that? Woe unto the world because of offensive, for it must needs that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. And I did a video going to evidently the being a defender of the gospel, and it got hated, bro. It got like 20 dislikes. I'm over exaggerating, but you get the point. See, the Lord is really hated, man. His men is highly hated, man. You see what I'm saying? Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. Remember, the Lord is a man of war. And we're at war right now, man. There's a war in heaven. Alright, between the immortals and the gods. Esau and Jacob. There's a war on all fronts, man. China versus U.S., Iran versus Israel, everywhere. That take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, see, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the sight of Pharaoh, in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, which that's the shadow of death. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. That's why a lot of our people are confused right now, man. We're in the family of the word. No one knows what to do. No one knows what's going on. Because you wasn't studying to show yourself approved from the get-go, man. 1 Timothy 3 and 5. Another thing that video said that was the queens, they can sing multiple times, but they don't really leave the hive. And that's how a lot of you guys are, man. You're in this queen of heaven worship. You're effeminate, you're around your woman too much. You know, you worship her. You don't worship the Lord. Whatever she says goes. You know? Oh, you're sleeping on the couch. Oh, guess what? You'll sleep. Your ass is on the couch then. 1 Timothy 3 and 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of power? Not a novice. So let's break down the scriptures. You're saying, oh, we're novices, right? All right, let's break it down. Let's keep reading. Because it's not just verse 6. Don't be like these Christians, man. They read John 3 and 16 and then they close the book. No, man, let's keep it open. Because this is where we're going to be judged out of what's written in the book, right? Not a novice was the newbie. Lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into commendation of the devil. Let's keep reading, verse 7. Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach in the snare of the devil. Verse 8. And I would say this, people that are not in this truth completely, they can see who truly believes and who don't, man. Who's really sincere, who's really willing to give their life to the Lord, who's really not, man. They can see. Verse 8, likewise must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, saying one thing then doing the other, like a fucking serpent. And see, the Lord gave us power over these you vipers and serpents out there, man. See, you began this war, but we have the, what's the word? We have the honor of ending it. Not given too much wine, not greedy of filthy lucre, money. A lot of guys, the only reason you're in this truth is because of money. But again, I'm going to tell you something. Just like what Peter said in the gospel, he said what? Your money perish with you. And it's just saying, Ephesians, don't be filled with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Holy Spirit. Holding the mystery of faith in a pure conscience. And let these also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless. Even so must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things. Hey, an ungodly woman is given to an ungodly man. That's why a lot of you guys, man, you got your house all out of order. Then you coming on the YouTube, put up some fucking videos, trying to rule the house of the Most High. Where do they do that at? In Babylon. I'm gonna say that again. Yeah, your house all fucking over. And I don't even know you guys, but through the spirit you can tell. But your house all fucking out of order. Right? And you think that gonna come on YouTube and you gonna tell, oh, avoid these guys. Hey, well, that's what they told Yahushua, man. Why hear ye him? He hath a devil. And we're of our master Yahushua, we're of his house, man. So it's okay if you call us that. That's really a blessing on our heads, man. Let the deacons be the husbands of one wife, ruling their children in their own house as well. That's right. You know, because really we don't got a lot of time for multiple wives right now. That time's gonna come. Pleasure's gonna come, but right now we gotta work. We got a high calling to do right now, man. Jeremiah 44 and 15. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burnt incense unto other gods, and all the women. And what happened to Adam? Why did Adam fall, man? From the tree of immortality. What happened? He followed Eve, man. He listened to Eve. All the woman became sin through her. We all die. And a lot of guys, you have an effeminate spirit on you, man. Hey, don't you know the effeminate should not inherit the kingdom of God? You guys climbed up the wrong tree. Jeremiah 44:15. And all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee. Okay, well, keep calling Esau E. Go ahead. Find out where that gets you, man. Because I just put up a video, and The brother put Esau coming down with great wrath, and it's still up there, man. It's up there. Go watch it. Go check it out. Hopefully you get edified. You learn something. Hey, what was that comedian? What did he say? You gonna learn today. Hey, son, you gonna learn today. All right. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven. Just like these bees, right? And to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. Now I'm going to tell you this right now, man. Evil is knocking on your door, man. And you can't say, oh, go away. Nah, man. Esau's about to come run through that door, bro. The Lord's going to command the sword against you. And when you go to, hold on, let me get this real quick. Right. I said victuals, right? Let's go to Ezra's. Simple ass niggas, man. Let me get this real quick. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 21. Behold, victual shall be so good to you upon earth. Right? YouTube's free. You know? You can say anything, can do anything, right? That they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And see, the Most High is not the author of confusion, but peace as in all the churches. And the church isn't something made with hands. And the church ain't no one camp only. No, the church is the true believers. The ones that really believe in the Lord and what he said and what he did in the past and what he's about to do now. Jeremiah 44 and verse 18. Let's keep reading here. Well, I mean, let's just jump down. Alright, let's read verse 20. Then Jeremiah said unto the people, to the men, the women, to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, the incense that ye burn in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem, yea, and your fathers, your kings and your princes, the people of the land, did not the Lord remember them, and came it not into his mind? So that the Lord could no longer bear because of the evil of your doings, and because of the abomination which ye have committed. Therefore is your land a desolation, and an astonishment, and a curse, without an inhabitant, as at this day. Check this, verse 24. This whole thing's bad, man. Let's keep reading. Verse 24. Moreover, Jeremiah said unto all the people, and to all the women, hear the word of the Lord, all Judah that are in the land of Egypt. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, yea, and your wives have both spoken with your mouths, and fulfilled with your hand, saying, we will surely perform our vows that we have vowed, to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her. Yea, will surely accomplish your vows, and surely perform your vows. So yeah, man, fill up the measures of your fathers, man. And your Queen of Heaven. They probably gonna take this video down, man, because this world loves Queen of Heaven, man. They love women. They love that privy part that bleeds every month. But don't get twisted, I love women. Isaiah 4:1. Jeremiah 44 and verse 26. Therefore hear the word of the Lord, all Judah that dwell in the land of Egypt. Behold, I have sworn by my great name, saith the Lord, that my name shall be no more named in the mouth of any man of Judah and all the land of Egypt, saying, the Lord God liveth. Behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good, and all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine, until there be an end of them. Yet a small number that escape the sword shall return out of the land of Egypt into the land of Judah, and all the remnant of Judah that are gone to the land of Egypt to sojourn there shall know whose words shall stand, mine or theirs. Woo! That's a banger, man. So we're gonna see whose true words stand, man. Ours or theirs. You see? And just like the brothers, man, they went live in Arizona. And they did a good camp, man. They said, the prophets of Baal, it was like 450. And it was like, all right, well, let's see whose God answers which sacrifice with fire. And the Lord's answering our sacrifice with fire, man. But meanwhile, you're still cutting yourself, calling your power, your strange power, And the fire ain't there, man. Just lukewarmness and cold. Love of man shall wax cold. Yeah, that dude left the comment. Yeah, the love of man shall wax cold. It's heavy, man. Psalms 118 and verse 9. No, let me start verse 7. Nope, verse 6. Verse 6. And that's why when you go into the law, Moses' father-in-law came unto him and he said, there's too much things on your hands. You need help. You need to set up other judges and other, you need other leaders. So that's basically what's going on right now, man. Because this is a heavy lot, man. Psalms 118 and verse 6. The Lord is on my side, right? But in the video, hey, a lot of you guys ain't on the right side of the Bible, man. You're on the left side of the Bible, man. And you're about to be left back. It says, the Lord is on my side. I'll not fear. What can man do unto me? The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. It is better to trust in the Lord than confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than confidence in princes. All nations compass me about, but in the name of Yahweh will I destroy them. They compass me about, they compass me about, but in the name of the Lord I will destroy them. They compass me about like bees. They are quenched as fire of thorns, for in the name of the Lord I will destroy them. You see? And our weapons of warfare aren't carnal. It's spiritual. We're putting on all these strongholds. And like you said in the video, when a male bee stings you, yeah, it hurts. But what happens? That bee in like 7 minutes, it dies. And after a couple of days, that wound that trying to inflict on you, man, it heals away, man. It goes away. Ain't that beautiful? Deuteronomy 1 and verse 30. Oh man, 39. Moreover, your little ones, which they said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. Right, we're about to take this kingdom, man. And you ain't taking my crown. You ain't gonna take it. But as for you, turn you and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Oh man. Then ye answered and said unto me, we have sinned against Yahweh. We will go up and fight according to all that the Lord our God commanded us. And when ye had girded on every man his weapons of war, ye were ready to go up into the hill. And Yahweh said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest they be smitten before your enemies. So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh, and went presumptuously up unto the hill. And that's the thing with our people, man. They never listen. They never take correction. Because ultimately they've forsaken the way, man, of Yahushai. It says, and the Amorites which dwelt in that mountain came out against you and chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, which is in Edom, right, even unto Hormah. And ye returned and wept before Yahweh, but the Lord would not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there. Heavy, man. See, this truth ain't no light thing, man. You all guys, you putting light next to your Father in heaven, man. You taking this as a light thing. Isaiah 27 and verse 4. Verse 3. And I, the Lord, do keep it. I will water it every moment, lest any hurt it. I'll keep it night and day. Fury is not in me. Who would set the briars and thorns against me in battle? I would go through them. I would burn them together. Or let him take hold of my strength, that he may make peace with me, He shall make peace with me. He shall cause them that come of Jacob to take root. Israel shall blossom and bud and fill the face of the world with fruit. That's right. And his elect shall inherit it. Nahum 1 and verse 10. For while they be folded together as thorns. Right, because, look real quick, going into thorns, right? Those thorns. Yep, and it's heavy too, because, the brother say, hey, man, go take a walk. Go feed some squirrels. But, man, I can't get enough of this truth, man. I'm addicted, man. I'm a fiend. But I am going to take his advice. I'm going to go feed some squirrels. Ezekiel 2 and 6. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor to be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. Right? I don't care if you watch me or not, if you subscribe to me or not, if you love me or you hate me, man. I didn't come to this truth to make friends or be popular. You kidding me? Nahum 1 and 10. For while they will be fallen together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards, they shall be devoured as stubble fully dry. There's one come out of thee that imagines evil against the Lord, a wicked counsel. That's right. Because they counsel for themselves, not for the Lord. The Lord is not in all their thoughts. And they teach for doctrine the doctrine of men, not the doctrine of the Lord. If that was the case, they'd be speaking the same thing. 2 Samuel chapter 22 and verse 29. Thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Lord will lighten my darkness. But see, a lot of you guys, you're a lamp, right? But you ain't got no light bulb in you, right? And then you hear that someone plugs you in and tries to turn you on, and then nothing's going on. They're in the dark. And then the lamp's talking back to you saying, what are you talking about? The light's on. You can't see? But it's fucking a room of darkness, man. The light ain't there, man. The power is not there, man. 2 Samuel 22 and 30. For by thee I have run through a troop. By my power have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in him. That's right. But if you trust in man, guess what? You're cursed. And it's heavy because they said what they say about the bees, the male bees, I guess like they lose their stinger, they die, right? The genitalia, I think it was. This is Deuteronomy 23 and 1. He that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. You see that? And it's not even just carnal now, it's even spiritual. If you ain't got the testimony of the Lord, if you have the balls to say what needs to be said, the Lord's gonna cut you off. He don't need you, man. The Lord needs men. He doesn't need choir boys, man. Why think the COVID got all these churches all shut down, man? 1 Corinthians 15:56. The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, which giveth us the victory through the Lord Yahushua Mashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as they know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. And it takes faith and belief to know that what? Our labor is not in vain, man. That what we're doing is not for no reason. You see? Woo! Unmoved, not affected by emotion or excitement, right? We're not affected by nothing, man. Now you're gonna have your highs and lows in this truth when you're really excited, and you're gonna have your times when you're really low. That's what the Lord's delight is, man. A just balance and a just weight. Matthew 16:18. I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. That's right. And that's what we've done, man. We were those wise master builders that built our house upon that rock, man. You see? Proverbs 23 in 26, my son, give me thine heart. Right, you gotta give the Lord your heart, man. But a lot of guys, you gave in your heart to damn seducing spirits and devils, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. What troubleth thee? What troubleth thee? My son, give me thine heart and let thine eyes observe my ways. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men. Who hath woe, who hath sorrow, who hath contentions, who hath babbling, who hath wounds without cause, who hath redness of eyes. They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. Look now not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth his color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. At the last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. You see? Because the wages, right, the works of sin, and that adding sin upon sin is what? Is death. So a lot of you guys, man, you left the congregation, right, of the righteous. You don't remain in the congregation of the dead, of the darkness. And I'm going to close off this precept and I'm done, man. Just like the Lord, man, the Lord's done with a lot of you guys, man. Isaiah 31:8. Then shall the Assyrian fall with the sword, right? Esau's about to fall. And all you guys that put your trust in Esau, man, and are scared of Esau. And he ain't no fucking doctrine. You guys deceiving. What else you say? The wicked shall wax worse and worse, deceiving themselves. I'm gonna get it. I gotta get that precept, man. Yeah, 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. That's right. That's right. You know, you're confusing yourself and you're confusing the congregation, man. Isaiah 31:8. Then shall the Assyrian fall with the sword, not of a mighty man, and the sword not of a mean man. The sword of the Spirit, bro. Which is with the contrite, the little ones, man. Shall devour him, the word. But he shall flee from the sword, and his young men shall be discomfited. And he shall pass over to his stronghold for fear, and his princes shall be afraid of the ensign, said Yahweh, whose fire is in Zion, and his furnace in Jerusalem. The elect. All praise, glory, on faith, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Mekakodash. Wow, a Bible ball. Death to all the anti-Yahushais, man. Destruction to you, man. A Bible ball to all you Edomites, all you heathen. And show on to the elect, man. They obtained it. The ones that had the victory, man. And we're saying we have the victory before we even have it. How about that? That's prophecy. Shalom. The sword of war and peace. Mostly war. Hey, shalom.